Hi, my name's Katie, and I'm one of the attorneys at the Liger Law Firm, and we represent debtors in both Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 cases. The Chapter 13 case is the repayment plan, and in certain situations, circumstances come up where a debtor's not able to continue making their planned payments. Now, in very limited circumstances, the debtor or debtors may qualify for a hardship discharge. If a debtor does qualify, the Chapter 13 is then discharged without making any additional planned payments, as if the plan was completed under the original terms. Section 11 U.S.C. 1328b provides that a debtor may qualify for a hardship discharge where the debtor's failure or inability to complete planned payments is due to circumstances completely beyond the debtor's control and through no fault of the debtor. A common example of this would be an extreme medical condition or illness that affects your income or your ability to work or produce income. The second qualification is that the creditors have at least received the amount that they would have received in a Chapter 7 case. This is a detail you'll want to speak to your attorney about. This will depend on the assets you have, the types of debt you have, and what you've already paid into your plan to determine whether or not you meet this qualification. The third qualification is that modification of the plan is not possible. Again, this is something you'll want to specifically speak to your attorney about. If it's possible for you to modify your plan or convert into a Chapter 7, that may be the more appropriate course of action for you. It is very important to note that qualification for the hardship discharge is very difficult, and simple changes in employment, changes of hours, or other similar issues will not qualify you for a hardship discharge. It may also not be sufficient that you have a temporary issue where you're not able to make your planned payments. The other issue that's very important to note is that the hardship discharge, you have to meet all three qualifications. It's not one of three, it is all three. A hardship discharge also does not discharge any debt that's not dischargeable through a Chapter 7 bankruptcy. So some common examples of things not dischargeable through the Chapter 7s are certain debts owed to governments, domestic support obligations, and student loans. So if you think that you might be a candidate for a hardship discharge, you should certainly speak with your attorney about it, as it is a very limited applicability, and you want to see if you do qualify, because if you do, you could certainly take advantage of that. If you do have any questions or would like to speak to an attorney about your situation, please feel free to contact us. Thank you.